The movie opens with a diamond mine in Canada, where some miners are working. Suddenly, there is an explosion, and 26 miners are trapped in the cave. The mine's general manager, Sickle, calls Deputy Minister O'Toole and informs him about the mine explosion. He also informs him that a wellhead is needed to extract the miners from the cave. O'Toole calls the Air Force officer and asks him to deliver a 30-ton wellhead to the mine, but he tells him that they have helicopters, and a helicopter cannot lift a 30-ton wellhead. He advises him to transport the wellheads there by trucks. O'Toole then calls the mine's safety in charge, named Tully, and asks him to meet a man named Goldenrod, who is an ice road driver. Tully meets Goldenrod and asks him to deliver an 18-foot wellhead and 300 feet of pipe to the mine in 30 hours. Goldenrod tells Tully, "All of my drivers have gone to Hawaii for work, but if you provide me with drivers and a good mechanic and the government gives permission to go, then I agree to go." In the next scene, we meet Mike, an Iraq War veteran who struggles with PTSD and is employed by a trucking company in North Dakota. Mike goes to the garage of the truck company to meet his mechanic brother Gertie, and there he sees two drivers making fun of his brother because of his cognitive disability. Mike stops the truck drivers from making fun of Gertie, but when they don't obey, Mike gets angry and hits one of the truck drivers with a steel glass, knocking him unconscious. Due to the fight, Mike and Gertie are fired from work. Mike then takes Gertie to his doctor and asks the doctor to cure his brother as soon as possible. Mike leaves Gertie at the hospital for some tests. When he goes to the hospital to pick up his brother in the evening, he sees that his brother is being given sleeping pills. Mike gets angry with the doctor and leaves. At the petrol pump, Gertie sees his dream truck in the paper and asks Mike to buy the truck. However, Mike is angry about being fired from work and tears the paper, scolding him. Meanwhile, Mike receives a message on his phone stating that drivers are needed for the ice road. Mike needs a lot of money to buy his brother's dream truck, so he also applies. Goldenrod meets Tantu, who is an ice truck driver, and her brother is trapped in the same mine too, so she agrees to go with Goldenrod to save her brother. Mike meets Goldenrod. He tells Goldenrod about Gertie's mental illness and adds that his brother is still a great mechanic. Goldenrod takes Gertie's test and he passes it easily, and Goldenrod adds them both to the team. Tully makes them sign the contract, informs them that if someone dies, their money will be shared among the remaining three, and asks them to take a diamond mine company employee named Tom along with them. Then they take 3 wellheads in 3 trailer trucks and leave for the mine. On the way, Goldenrod's truck engine breaks down. Mike stops his truck and goes back to help him. Due to the weight of the truck, the ice breaks from under the truck, and the truck begins to sink into the water. Goldenrod's foot gets stuck in the winch cable, then the entire truck falls into the water. Goldenrod asks Tantu to cut the rope to save others, so she cuts the rope to save herself and others. Mike then tells the others from his experience that the ice road is about to collapse up to 3,000 kilometers. Then they quickly get into the truck and drive the truck fast. The ice road in front of them is about to collapse, but they have crossed 3,000 kilometers, but both of their trucks are overturned. Tom then tells Mike that Tantu used to work for Goldenrod, but Goldenrod fired her, and I saw that she poured gas in Goldenrod's truck, due to which Goldenrod's truck sank and he died. Mike tells Tantu that Tom is saying you put gas in Goldenrod's truck, but she says that Tom is lying. I didn't do anything like that, and I am going to the mine because my brother is trapped in that mine. When they don't listen to her, she pulls out her pistol. Gertie comes from behind and snatches the pistol from Tantu's hands. Then, Mike asks Gertie to tie Tantu's hands. Then, Mike and Gertie straighten both the trucks. Mike and Gertie go inside the truck to check the load, but Tom locks both of them in the truck. Then he puts dynamite under their truck rig and leaves from there. Mike and Gertie break the window of the truck using a pipe and quickly get out of the truck. Mike sees the dynamite and throws the dynamite away. Then the dynamite explodes, and Tom thinks that they both died. Due to the explosion, the truck gets stuck in the snow. They both attach a pipe and try to pull the truck out of the ice using the winch cable, but the winch snaps, and both Gertie and the container sink under the water. Mike jumps into the water and pulls Gertie out of the water and brings him inside the truck. Tom meets Sickle, and it was Sickle who blew up the mine so that he could get some money from the government. Sickle gives him some of his bodyguards and tells him to go slowly, so that the wellhead doesn't arrive on time. Tantu hits Tom's head with a cylinder and knocks him down from the truck, and she starts the truck by untying her rope and leaves. Then Mike also reaches there. Mike and Gertie fight with the bodyguard and beat them unconscious. Tantu's truck stops due to running out of petrol. Tantu takes her gun and exits the truck, firing at Tom. Meanwhile, Mike and Gertie arrive and hit Tom's car with their truck, causing it to fall down the hill. Tom survives and gets out of his car and goes to the top of the mountain and explodes a bomb there. They all sit in the trucks and try to get out of there, but the snow hits Tantu's truck. Tantu gets injured. Mike pulls her out of the truck. Then they take the wellhead and leave for the mine. Tom chases their truck on Tantu's rig and starts hitting their truck. Mike jumps onto Tom's rig and they both fight. Then the ice road is about to break, so Mike increases the speed of the rig and gets off the rig, and Tom drowns in the water with the rig. Tantu and Gertie cross a bridge not designed for the weight of the truck and barely make it over before the bridge collapses. After crossing, the truck starts sliding backwards, and Gertie is crushed, trying to prevent the truck from falling. Mike arrives and comforts a dying Gertie. Mike and Tantu take the truck to the mine, and the miners are rescued. Tantu is very happy to see her brother and hugs him. The mine's CEO fires Sickle for his actions, and the movie ends here.